Hello, fellow audience. Let me just give you a brief overview of Odysseus and his encounter with Circe. Confused? Well, no worries. Let me help you clear things up. Upon landing, Odysseus was the one who was left to guard the ship, while the rest of his crew went to scout the island. His crew was attracted to the sweet smell that was emitted from Circe's mansion. Now this mansion is in the middle of a forest and is surrounded by wild lions and wolves. She invited them in and prepared an enormous meal for the crew. Because she was a master at using plants and potions, she can turn people into animals, and that was exactly what she did. After the meal, she took her wand and turned every member of the crew into pigs, except for one. Eurylochus was the only one who escaped, and he ran back to Odysseus to tell him about the witch. Enraged, Odysseus set out to try to rescue his crew and attempt to kill this evil witch Circe. On his way there, he was intercepted by the god Hermes, who warned him about Circe's powers and gave him a magical herb to take on his journey. Once he got to the mansion, he barged through the doors and demanded that she turn his crew back to humans. Circe immediately tried to cast the same spell that she did on his crew, but she didn't notice that he had the herb that repels her spells. Knowing that she would lose if she fought, she went on to trying to seduce Odysseus so that he wouldn't kill her. Circe ultimately got Odysseus to sleep with her. After, Odysseus realized that Circe wasn't so bad after all, because she had turned all of his crew members back into humans, and he had a nice talk with her about his journeys and his past. Finally, Circe told Odysseus how to get back to his homeland, Ithaca. Haha, I bet you're probably wondering, what does all this have to do with the Circe in Song of Solomon? In the novel Song of Solomon, written by this beautiful author, Toni Morrison, Circe is a maid who works for the Butlers, a self-centered, evil family that gets rich by killing others. She took in Macon and Pilate after their father has been killed by the Butlers, and she knew that they had done it from the beginning. She also cured Pilate of her ear by using traditional methods after she got it pierced. The Butlers eventually died penniless. According to Circe, Elizabeth Butler, the last butler, killed herself because she couldn't bear the thought of living a life like Circe's. That is what angers Circe, because she has been doing it her whole life. That is also why she wants to see this mansion go to waste. She has the dogs keep people away from the house, as she sees it crumble to the ground. So Milkman took a trip from here, past here, and rode a bus to here. When he arrives at Circe's mansion in the middle of the forest, it was surrounded by a pack of semi-wild dogs. Sounds familiar? Haha, well, it gets better.